All right, Drake, this is a demonstration as to where I stand right now with the updating the initial incident report. So these are for incidents that have already been put in the system where the initial report has some errors in it that need to be addressed. So I'm pretty much have this all working now, including that whole date time issue, because I didn't use a builder report. I tried a different method, and it seemed to work okay. So I'm just going to run through and show you what these screens look like. So if you get a chance today, you can take a look at this. Alright, so the first thing it does is it just pulls the records at the facility chosen within the date parameters that have been input. So let's look at this death on site, number 11. All this shows is stuff from the parent record minus the details, just because it would take too much room. But enough so that they should be able to identify which incident they want to work on. So select, it carries that incident over. Again, it's a death on site one, and then here you have all of your update links. So you can revise the date, time, the facility contract, the priority, the incident type, the status, and the details where the summary action location page is located. So let's start with date time. So I changed what Matt had done because it just wasn't working, and instead just put some basic text boxes in here so we can change this from 12:10 to say 12:09, and change it. Let's change the time as well. I hit submit. It revised. It shows the revision here, and if you want to go back, you can do that. It still shows the revision, 12/9, 1300. If I hit submit again, it's not putting that JavaScript date error in there because I actually have conversion SQL written in there to convert it back to from varchar back to a date. So it's avoiding all those issues that were going on with Matt's builder report. Okay, so if we want to go back to that facility incidents, again, we'll go back to the list for Arapahoe for that time frame. Again, maybe I want to update some other things on that same record, so I'll hit select again on here. Let's revise the facility contract. So this is where the Ajax comes in. I still don't like this, but as long as they're only going through it one time, there doesn't seem to be a problem. So right now I think it's set for 109. Yes, it says Colorado DLC, so we'll set it to unknown. Hit submit, and you can see right here that it has reset to unknown. Alright, if you want to update let's check the incident type priority. Same thing, it just shows death on site. I'm going to change it to death off site. Hit submit, it changes it. And the priority matches up with that based on the lookup table. Investigation status. Let's change it to pending and close open. Also keep that open. Submit. Just change it to pending and open. Alright, let's go to the details page real quick. Revise details. This is for the summary, action, and location. So it shows the stub record up top again, and now we have separate links for each one of these. So this is the summary for this person that passed away. Possible stroke, waiting for autopsy results, 3 days, maybe more. Okay, let's change that summary. So I'll revise the summary in this text box down here, this text area. So I'm just going to copy and paste this to make it quick and easy. Okay, let's change this to 5 days. Submit. You can see right here it changed to 5 days. I have this in bold so it keeps their eyes focused on what they're working on here. If you want to change the location, you got to go back to the incident details and pick this. Okay, so now it's looking at this cell bedroom. What do we want to change it to? Maybe it happened in the dorm. Submit. It's changing. Initial action. This I've just been copying and pasting as well. That's why I tested this. So I'm just gonna Copy. Paste into this box. Change this to 6. Submit. And it updated. Okay? So it looks like all the functions, that's everything that's in the initial incident report, except for who created it and the creation date. I don't think we want to change that, but everything else is in there, except for the logic to update the notification bit field to trigger the email responses. So that's it. It looks like this is all set. I don't know how you feel about the layout, but this is basically how it works in RACForms. I know it's not ideal, but it's functioning, and it's actually it's updating all of these records. We already have the insert one done for the new record for the initial incident, so I've got to fix a couple little things on that when I get back to work tomorrow. But it looks like updating the initial incident looks like it's pretty much done. I'm just going to get out of this. This might be a little awkward. I might want to add another button here, but when you hit close, it goes to this screen, which actually clears all the variables. So that's it. Alright, so if you get a chance to see this and you have any feedback, let me know. I'll talk to you later.